Hello, Anthony here, and today guys, let's take a closer look at all of the pieces I got for an upcoming LEGO project. In the last video, I teased that I was going to be building a massive LEGO Star Wars creation, however I didn't reveal what that creation was, and in this video, we're still not revealing what that creation is. So you guys are just gonna have to stay tuned to the channel to find out exactly what we're building with all of these pieces. Oh, and fun fact, what you guys are seeing on the table right now is about a fifth of the pieces needed to build this massive LEGO model. So we're going to be having a lot more of these type of orders coming in within the next few months or so here. And for those wondering, I'll be using Pick-a-Brick to acquire all of the necessary LEGO pieces. Both the online version and the in-store one, where you would fill a box and you'd honestly get a very good deal if you actually stack the pieces. And the reason why I'm choosing the online Pick-a-Brick method over Bricklink is simply because of shipping cost. Even though that the pieces themselves become more expensive this way, by the time that you add up all of the pieces that are necessary through different sellers and tally up all the shipping, there would come a point where you're going to be paying less for the pieces and more for the shipping. And by that point, you would just rather buy more pieces instead of paying for the shipping cost, but in order to do so, you would have to have free shipping. And so, online Pick-a-Brick really just dominates that aspect. So that is something to consider when buying something like this. And while we will be waiting for the additional pieces to arrive to continue this creation, I'll be building some other much smaller LEGO Star Wars MOCs that will be in the same era as this creation right here, but more on that topic in a future video. Right now, let me show you guys what 5,000 LEGO pieces look like. Okay, a lot has happened since the last clip, and I think it is important to update you before we actually get into looking at all of the pieces I did get. First of all, I went to the LEGO store not once, but twice more to acquire 4 more Pick-a-Brick boxes. They literally had a lot more of the parts that I needed to complete this build, in addition with some other pieces that could be used for another project that we'll be working on simultaneously, as I mentioned a little bit earlier in this video. So, we're getting pieces. And more so, I've used most of these boxes here to sort all of the parts that I had from the online Pick-a-Brick order, because if we're going to be looking through an entire bucket of like all of the parts just scrambled together, it was just way too much to take in. So that's gonna make the experience of looking at pieces a lot better and a lot easier. And with the other LEGO store trip, I purchased a rather large LEGO set, which is going to be going on that shelf right there. I've already cleared out the space and we're getting it all ready for this big creation. I've never seen it in person, so I don't know the exact size of it, but I have talked about it here on the channel, and that is going to be revealed in another future video. A lot of surprises to come, as you guys could tell. Anyways, let's take a closer look at all of the pieces we did get for this LEGO project. Since we have the Pick-a-Brick boxes already in front of us, let's just start there. In general, we're going to need a lot of white plates for this project, and 2x8 plates are just one of them. 4x4 plates and 2x2 plates, which we got from the in-store Pick-a-Brick. Next box, we have 2x2 bricks in dark and light gray. The ones in dark gray in particular are going to be very useful for this creation, and I try to get as many of them as possible from the Pick-a-Brick wall. They were in a mixed bin, so I had to scoop them all out, but hopefully the LEGO store does restock with them soon enough so I can get more of these. The 2x2s in light bluish gray, however, I'm not too concerned about because we need them for like, what, 2 layers of the model at best, so it's not that big of a needed piece. Next up, we have an entire box of slopes. I found all of these from the online Pick-a-Brick version. This entire box should be all that will be required for this project. And so you guys can see that we have some white, and primarily white, black slopes. We have light gray, dark gray, and basically in all different shapes and sizes. Next up we have some 1x2 bricks. I'm doubting that this right here is going to be like the final quantity of these needed. This is kind of like a test portion towards what exactly we need here. Corner bricks, which I found online. I'm thinking you guys are beginning to see a pattern with like the color scheme here that we're going for. So that should probably give you a bit of a hint towards what this model might be. A lot of 1x10 bricks, especially in white. I'm thinking I should have got a lot more of these in black. Apparently I didn't get so many. We're going to need to make another pick-a-brick order with this piece. This box I haven't fully organized just yet, but in here are going to be a lot more of the repeats of bulk pieces that we're going to see here in a second. But regardless, it is interesting to see how I just stacked Lego pieces on top of each other and put them in the box to get a better value. So it's pretty straightforward, but hey, you get like 50% more pieces. Next up, we have 2x4 bricks, and despite how common this piece is, it was rather hard to obtain this type of a quantity of this piece. That is because my Lego store doesn't carry these parts too often. They rarely have an entire segment of the wall dedicated to them. So I had to go in and fish all of them out of a tub mixed in with other pieces. And in addition, asking for all of the ones that they had in back, combined with an online order. But I'm even sure that this right here isn't going to be enough. We have a pretty good stack of 1x4 bricks. The white ones in particular I found at the Lego store, while all the other colors are from an online order. This box of pieces was entirely from an online pick-a-brick order, containing a lot more of the specialized elements, as well as some pieces that I didn't quite find a place to store into. In this bag we have all of the 1x3 bricks. The white and light bluish gray pieces were found at the pick-a-brick wall, and the dark gray and black from the online order. All of these 1x6 bricks were from an online order, and we're probably going to be getting way more in the future. Here are more of the black 2x4s. I've got a fair amount of the 1x8s from the online store, 1x12s, which I'm surprised to say that I found at my local Lego store, some more 2x plates, all from the online version, 2x8s in white and black, also from the online version, 1x8s in blue, which I found from the in-store pick-a-brick wall, 2x4s in both dark and light gray, both found online. A small assortment of some red and black pieces for a different project, and finishing this haul on a strong note, I got a lot more 2x6 bricks in dark gray and white. And there it is, guys, the first of many massive Lego hauls for this massive Lego build. I just cannot believe that it's finally happening and we're finally getting around to building one of my most anticipated Lego builds yet. If you guys have any predictions to what this creation may be, leave them down in the comments section below, but looking by this alone, it's going to be very parts intensive. But that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. As always, keep on building, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.